Welcome back. We're actually not even working on the CRX today, if you believe that. Super cool and super excited to announce we were actually working on a Hummer H1 conversion. We're converting from a truck style Hummer to a wagon style Hummer, which isn't super common. There's actually a local guy named Mike from All In Metal, and nobody knows the Hummer like Mike, and he fabs these conversions up. They're super interesting. So we're going to cruise down there and take a look at what he's got. I'll show the Hummer here on this video and what we're getting into, and then we're going to start on that. Mike does the slant backs, he does the wagon style, he does the truck style. He's got all kinds of conversions, so I highly recommend you check him out if you're in the Hummer community and you want to get into it. Okay, here we go. Serbian power. The surge. Here it is, boys. Tow truck dropped it off. That's the new top for the H1. We're just gonna drag it in now. Round two. Maybe Surge is out here now. There is little Serbian. Was there already out here once looking for you? Yeah. It's like a bunch of snow coming this weekend yet.
That's weird.
What are you doing?
Break this top in through the top.
I like it.
Rope.
Sweet.
Big Hummer.
The big Hummer. So essentially the plan in converting this from the truck to a wagon, obviously the end gate comes off. And it's going to bolt in here. We're going to get rid of these doors and then put the doors on that we have. Take that off and that should be it. Be pretty straightforward. I want to see this thing. Y'all to notice we're going green around here.
All right, let's try and pull this. Oh, look at that. No problem at all. That's awesome. I'm quite surprised these holds hold up. Hello. Well done, Steve-O. Well done.
Oh yeah. There it is. Barn doors, back windows, side. There's no side windows on this one. Top. All right, Serge. You have a mustache to twist, buddy. We're getting into this.
Yeah.
So what do you think? A little 320 scuff all over it.
Yeah, so we'll peel out all the paper, stuff her up, clean her up, and prime it.
Prime it. That's primer it. Yep.
And then I'll be ready to drop in.
Drop it in. No problem.
Easy.
This will be pretty exciting. Mike made this this bar for the Hummer, powder coated. You can see like this is the quality of work, like just awesome. Super excited to get this on. Yeah, that's how big a Hummer is. Hangs out of the back of your truck. Okay, here we go. Hey, Serge?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So step one, let's get the truck top off and then use the lift to lift that up onto here and park underneath it. No problem, got the mustache twist?
Yeah.
Yeah, fabulous. Here we go. Go. Even that looks super badass, eh, Serge?
That looks awesome.
How long did that take us? Just over 30 minutes?
Yeah, about.
Cool. So I guess next we'll get our next pillar bolted in here. I'll go over here and see where that takes us. So I did buy this as a project, and you can see that it has no door panels on it because it's been repainted. And here's the wiring for the rear door. So this at one point was, in fact, and obviously the console gives it away, this started life as a 4-door soft top and then was converted to the truck. But yeah, here's the giveaway here. And then we found these. You can see when they repainted it, they didn't take that off. So no problem, match up some wires with some shrink connect and solder. And carry on. So we've got the holes here for the pillar. And then that bolts to here, right? This is what Mike made though. This is seriously like a gorgeous work of art and just fits perfectly. We're gonna put some rubberized undercoating on it though, just to protect it from rust. Super cool. This is actually a prototype bumper Mike made, and then this would generally be on hinges. It's welded down right now, but it's actually a winch bumper. So you mount your winch in here, the cable would come out here, and yeah, it'd be super neat.
Yeah, the cable goes straight in.
Right, yeah. Super cool. Unreal, Mike. Unreal. So originally I planned on building a tube bumper for here, or getting Mike to, but I actually kind of dig this winch bumper. Serge is going to take the end gate off here because obviously the barn doors are going to go there. And we're going to refinish that bumper. We'll just sand it, rocker guarded it as well, and then we'll get it back on there. There's how you do a Hummer weight reduction if you want to make it a race car. You just strip it right down. Moving on. We got the pillar up in there. Serge is just tightening down. Almost time to try the top on. So the plan here is we're gonna clean all of this up. We're gonna lay the top down in this bay, and we're gonna use the lift to lift the top up. And then we're just gonna back under it and set it down. That's the plan.
That is the plan.
That's the plan, right, Serge?
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna work, but let's try it. Well, we got it on the lift. We're gonna see how well this actually works. The plan is to get it up and then slide it off. And we're gonna time lapse this because if we fail, it's gonna be awesome. Went surprisingly well. We just have a small fitment issue we're going to work around here. Bit of a gap across here. You can see it over there. But these bolts, I'm told by Mike there, if we back those off, it'll drop the windshield down because it's a bit too high in the whole midsection here. So we'll do that. So what we did, if you end up doing this, is we just ran a ratchet strap from the latch up to the drip rail on the other side. It actually didn't use much force at all to bring it down, maybe a couple 100 pounds. Just being aluminum, it twists really easy, right? And then what we're gonna do is these tabs here. We're gonna just tack weld the nuts inside here on the B-pillar. I'll run a bolt through here on both sides, and that'll keep it in place there. And then Serge is already drilling. We're working our way from the rear forward to suck it down. And actually you can see how much the gap tightened up over there. So yeah, we'll do that. See how things go here. Looks pretty rad though. I do like the window delete on the back. And then we're gonna get a little window made for there. It's supposed to be a vent, but we're gonna get a little window made. And we'll paint it black, it'll look cool. So that worked out really well. You can see this gap's almost nothing now. Nothing little seam sealer won't fix. And then what we're gonna do here is good old Canadian, or Canada. Canada, Canadian, what does it serve?
Same thing.
Same thing, yeah. We're just gonna drill a hole in a hockey puck, and that'll be our rubber isolator for up here. And it'll work perfect.
We might need 2 here.
No, we don't need 2, Serge. Oh, that's pretty loose. We should probably use 2.
Yeah.
Let's use 2.
1.5.
1.5? Okay. So while Serge is bolting that down, I'm gonna put the doors on. These are obviously not the doors for this Hummer, but they'll work. So we'll get that done. So next thing we need are washers to go here. We don't have anything big enough. It's about a 1-inch hole. So Serge just cut those with the plasma cutter. And so it begins fixing when they took the doors off. This should take some time. Serge is the top all fitted. I got the door on there. Got Wyatt over here. So when you go to do this swap, in the event your doors don't fit, you can back this bolt off on the B-pillar, and there's like, how much play in there, 1 inch?
Yeah,
probably
there's
an
a
inch
lot
play.
of play in there.
Yeah, so what we did was we ended up ran a ratchet strap from this pin to that pin. You can actually see it over there still. And you can pull it back and forth, right? And then, again, we'll drill a hole here, about there.
Just because there was a hole here.
Yeah, there was a gap. The doors weren't fitting amazing, but they do now. So everything is bolted down. We put a bolt, started at the rear, to the front, bolt it down. Now we're gonna lift it up and we'll put some seam sealer in there, paintable seam sealer. We got our lunch on the go here. We'll get that done. Once you've test fit it and you're happy with it, you're gonna wanna put a bunch of seam sealer all the way across the front, around the edge here, and across here, to keep all the moisture out, obviously, right? That's just what we're using to hold the roof up while we're doing this. This is what we made here out of a hockey puck to go up in here. Doesn't really fit. There we go. Right? And then the bolt goes through. And then we made that big washer. Where's the washer, Serge? The bolt washer? Oh, here. This is what we made here. Right? Go through there. Like that, to hold it down. So you don't have to do it this way. This is the way I did it. And what I did was I welded a nut on the inside of the B-pillar and then put a bolt through on each side. Like that. And then I put seam sealer inside there. And then again, this is how we did, this is what we cut with the plasma cutter earlier, and then a hockey puck and a nut on top to hold it down to the C-pillar. So for those wondering, today while we were at it, we also got the front bumper on that Mike made. Again, all in metal fab. This is just an unreal product. Like, look at the fitment on this, just unreal. He does the roof racks, he does winch mounts, which I actually have and I have to put on here. Definitely give him a look up for sure. He does some cool things for the Hummers. So I've had enough for one day. Serge has already left, so I think we're gonna leave it at that for this video. We've got the top on. You can see we've got the custom doors, and it's got the no window on it. There will be vents on the side and stuff. Make sure you subscribe, follow along. There's gonna be more coming up with this build and some other cool ones that we're working on.